probably... Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video I have a grocery haul from Aldi. So Trevor and I actually went to Aldi today. Adam's at work, but we needed some stuff, so I went ahead and got some of the things we need, mostly like meat, yogurt, some produce stuff. So I actually got a lot of new stuff that I'm excited about, and I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you guys. So if you enjoy this video or find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's get started with the produce that I picked up. So they had some strawberries that looked really good, and they were like $1.80 or something, so not too expensive. So that's why I grabbed them. These I like to use if I make like pancakes or a yogurt bowl or something. I just cut them up and add them to that. It's 0 points for me on WW, and it's just a berry that I like to have a lot. Okay, every time I've gone to the store lately, I have seen cherries, and I don't know why. I've just been craving them. I've really been wanting to grab some. So I did today, finally. These are just some Michigan sweet cherries. So again, 0 points on WW. It's just a sweet snack that I'll probably have after I finish a breakfast or lunch or something. Or if I'm just craving something sweet, I'll just probably snack on these. My mouth is actually watering thinking about those cherries. I've seriously been craving them for so long, so I'm excited that I got them. But then I got some mini cucumbers. So I like to get these to mostly use in bowls. That's probably my favorite thing that I use these for. They add such a good crunch, and I don't know why, like rice with cucumber with like tzatziki, that alone is just so good. So then adding in a bunch of other stuff like chicken and veggies and stuff is so good as a bowl. That is honestly one of my all-time favorite meals. And so that's why I like to get these cucumbers, also in like a poke bowl, crab rangoon bowl, all the bowls that are in my cookbook, which I can link in the description below. But yeah, I use cucumbers for a bunch of different bowl recipes. And then I also just use them as a snack when we have different dips. So I actually got some today. I'll share with you guys, but sometimes I like to just cut it in half and use it as like a little chip and scoop it out because it's 0 points. It is filling, and I just love the crunch and how refreshing cucumbers are. Okay, I got some Honeycrisp apples, so I just always need my Honeycrisp apples, and I talk about it in every video why I eat them after every single dinner. I just always want an apple, and Honeycrisp have become my favorite. It's become something that honestly I think it really helps with my digestion too, to just eat my meal with the apple. But it's just such a routine thing. It satisfies my sweet tooth like instantly. The second I take the last bite of my dinner, I just start eating my apple. And yeah, it's just such a routine thing for me. So Honeycrisp are my favorite. I've tried a bunch of others and I always go back to Honeycrisp, but that is why I grabbed some of those. They're 0 points for me. I also got some blueberries for my yogurt, which is pretty much all I use those for. Again, 0 points. Then I saw these Grillo pickles. I love these. So Grillos, these are some of my favorite pickles. We still have a good amount in the fridge from when I made them, but I had to grab these because I haven't seen the sandwich ones in a while, and those are my favorite. And I'll go through them quickly. I use them on burgers and sandwiches, and sometimes I even cut them up for bowls or something, or even like wraps. But 0 points for us. They're 5 calories for the serving of an ounce, and they just have such a good fresh flavor to them. Then I needed some bell peppers for veggie mix, so I just grabbed some of these. These are like the ones from Sam's Club that I get that I love because they're just so convenient, and they also look really good today. But I just use those mostly for veggie mix or any types of meals that we make. And veggie mix I use for pretty much every meal. Any meal that I'm about to make, if I need to add some type of vegetable, I ask myself like, will veggie mix work in this? And most of the time it does, but I just love to use veggie mix for everything. So I needed that because I have onions in the fridge and I still have zucchini from the garden, but I was out of peppers. Then I grabbed a bag of spinach. So I will use this mostly for eggs. I also like to use it for like pizza, or I do like to use it a lot in pasta. And it's another good 0 point option that is filling. You can have a good amount of it. And yeah, I just like to mix it up with my veggie options. Okay, then moving on, I needed yogurt. So that was one of the main reasons I needed to go. This one ripped open, but I got 2 types, and I do this every time I go to Aldi because I can't remember which one I like better. I think they're both just so similar to each other that I just like them both. They're both 2 points on WW, and they're both the vanilla flavor, but this one specifically is the protein yogurt, and then this one is just the regular Greek yogurt. So this one's 80 calories, this one's 100 calories, but then this one has 12 grams of protein, and this one has 15. So it just depends. I really don't pick between the two. Like I just pick one at night and then I have that one. Like there's really no difference. So anyway, 2 points for both of these. They also have 4 grams of sugar in this one, 2 grams of sugar in this one, 7 carbs in this one, and 4 carbs in this one. That's what I like to add the berries to, the strawberries and blueberries, and then some Kashi Crunch peanut butter cereal, and then sometimes some nuts and more. Okay, then moving on to the meat, which is one of the main reasons I needed to go there. I just am out of meat and I need some here because when I have it in the fridge, I have meals I can make then. I'm just much more motivated to cook dinners at home and not want to eat out. So I just got some regular chicken breast. This I'm gonna use for probably taco meat. I usually just cook it on the stove and then I shred it in my KitchenAid. I add a packet of taco seasoning and then we have shredded taco chicken that we could use for meals throughout the week. I like to use it for bowls, wraps, anything. Pasta I've also used it for. Just anything that you need shredded taco chicken for. That's really convenient to have prepped in the fridge and it's 0 points, but it's got a lot of protein. For the serving of 4 ounces, it's 130 calories and it's got 25 grams of protein. So it helps to keep you full. Okay, this is something new that I got. So these are just some strip steaks. And usually I don't buy steak from Aldi. I get the shredded steak that they have for sandwiches, which Trevor and I both agreed that we wanted to get it when we went there this time, and then we couldn't find the shredded steak. So I just decided to buy these. I'm just gonna really thinly slice it and we're gonna put it on sandwiches anyway. I don't know the serving that I will have when I do that, but it is 260 calories for 4 ounces, 18 grams of fat, and 23 grams of protein. I tried to scan it with WW, but it doesn't have all the info on here with like fiber and stuff. But it was coming up as like 7 when I tried to type in the info and just guess with the other stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and make this and then I'll just have to guess the night that I make it. It will definitely be a higher point meal and I'll explain why in a little bit too when I show the bread that I got for it. But it'll be worth it because it'll be pretty much like having a fast food meal at home. And that's why I don't mind if it's like a higher point meal. But anyway, I needed some bacon. So this is just the Appleton Farms center cut bacon. It's 2 points for 2 slices, 50 calories, 4 grams of fat, and then it's got 5 grams of protein. And I just make the whole package at once in the oven and then I have it prepped in the fridge for a bunch of different recipes. I got some ground turkey. So this is the 93% lean. So it's not 0 points on WW, but I couldn't find any 99% lean. Today was one of the days at Aldi that they did not have a lot of stuff. I meant to mention that. It was kind of a struggle to find a lot of the products that we like. And I've mentioned this every time I do an Aldi haul, but sometimes it is like super stocked and they have so many different options, and then sometimes it is just like the shelves are bare, and today was closer to the shelves being bare. We just got a FedEx package. So I didn't have that many options. Like I said, the shaved steak was gone and I couldn't find 99% lean ground turkey, but no big deal at all. I still use this all the time. It's 4 points for 4 ounces, 160 calories, 9 grams of fat, and it's got 22 grams of protein. So it is another good high protein option. And with that, I usually will make like turkey burgers or meatballs. I might do meatballs actually. It's been a while since I've done that. So I'm gonna do that. And then that is all the meat that I got today. Like I had mentioned before, the steak sandwiches being a high point dinner, these are the rolls I got. So we love these Toronto French rolls. They're really good. They're fresh and soft and they are higher point. So when I scanned them there, it said they were 5 points and I didn't even bother to check them. Of course, it was incorrect and they're actually 7 points for one. So one roll has 210 calories, 2 grams of fat. It's got 41 carbs, a gram of fiber, 2 grams of sugar, and 7 grams of protein. And like I said, we really like these. It's not something that we buy all the time. So when I make this dinner and make steak sandwiches, it'll be higher point. I'll probably do a good amount of peppers and onions sauteed to put on there and maybe like mushrooms so that that'll make it more filling too. But either way, it's gonna be a better option than if we were gonna go to like Portillo's or something like that and get something similar. So I try not to get too caught up on the fact that this is high point. It's like a copycat takeout meal at home and it'll be worth it. That really is just how I have balance and kind of incorporate those things. Making copycat meals at home has been so helpful for me. Okay, then I also got this bread. So this is the Knock Your Sprouts Off 7 grain bread. It is 1 point for 1 slice and 3 points for 2 slices. For 1 slice, it's 70 calories, a half gram of fat, 13 carbs, 3 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of protein. And I like to use that bread for breakfast sandwiches, for toast, tuna sandwiches, chicken salad, any type of sandwich that we make, and even French toast it's really good with. It's just a good lower point bread option, and they don't sell Ezekiel at Aldi, so it's kind of like a smaller option. The slices are a little smaller, I feel like, but very similar to Ezekiel, which is what we usually get. Okay, we were out of cashew milk, so I got some almond milk. I got the vanilla just because we need it for protein shakes, so it is probably gonna be points. I actually forgot to check. It's 1 point for 1 cup, so it's actually the same as the cashew milk that I get. For that cup serving, it's 30 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 1 carb, and 1 gram of protein. And I'm actually gonna make a protein shake right after I finish this video because I didn't have mine today and I've been craving it. And I like to use cashew milk, but again, they didn't have it at Aldi, so I just got the almond milk. It works the same. If anything, it just has a little bit more of a nutty flavor to it than the cashew milk. I feel like I just don't even taste the cashew milk. So not a big deal to me. It is dairy-free, soy-free, and gluten-free, and it's 30 calories for the cup. So I'm gonna use this for protein shakes. Then moving on to some of the dips that I got. So my favorite, actually a different flavor this time though, this is the tzatziki dip. So this is the cucumber dill flavor. It's a Greek yogurt tzatziki, and I usually get the spinach parmesan, but I wanted to switch it up today with this one. I also really like the cucumber dill. For the serving of 2 tablespoons, it's 2 points on WW. It's 40 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 2 carbs, and 1 gram of protein. And I use that the most for bowls. Sometimes I'll do like a pita with some grilled chicken breast, some veggies, and tzatziki, and it is so good. It's almost kind of like a gyro, but delicious. That is one of my all-time favorite tzatziki's. I would say this and then the Meyer tzatziki that is 0 points. Okay, then this is one of my favorite cauliflower dips that I've ever tried. It is the roasted chili and pepper jack, and it definitely is like a different texture. I feel like you can see it's like a little more on the watery side, but the flavor is so good. It's 3 points for 2 tablespoons, so it is a higher point dip, but worth it. And this one is one of my favorites to dip cucumbers in. So the cucumbers are 0 points. I just have to track the dip, and it's a really good snack. It's 60 calories for 2 tablespoons, 4.5 grams of fat, 2 carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. Then I found 2 new dips, and I think that we'll probably try these in snack review videos, so hopefully I don't post these out of order, but I'm gonna save these for us to try in a snack review because they're both just so interesting. So the first one is sherbet hummus. It is mango lime, sweet mango, and sour zesty lime. And this honestly looks just like normal hummus. It's really weird, maybe a little bit brighter in color. But for the serving, it is 3 points for 2 tablespoons. It's 80 calories, 4.5 grams of fat. It's got 1 gram of fiber, 9 carbs, 6 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of protein. So I'm guessing it's just higher point because of the sugar. But I don't know, this just sounds interesting, like mango lime hummus. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and try that out because that's pretty unique. I feel like the only thing that would really be good with would be like graham crackers or like the Kodiak bites or something like that, but I'll have to see. Then the other thing I got is this salsa. So it is a raspberry cherry salsa. It's vegan and gluten-free, and it says delicious salsa with sweet bursts of cherries, raspberries, and a touch of jalapeno heat. So one thing I really like is cranberry salsa. I like that it's like sweet, but it's got a little bit of spice to it. And I'm hoping that's kind of what this is like. It looks very similar, but I'm just so interested to see how this is. For the serving of 2 tablespoons, it's 1 point on WW. It's 20 calories and 4 grams of sugar. And this is one that I think would just be good with tortilla chips, but we're gonna have to, again, try it out and see what we think of it. Okay, then moving on, a couple of freezer things I grabbed. We really didn't need anything for the freezer, so I just got a couple things, but these are their chicken pot stickers. We really enjoy them. For the serving of 5 of them, it's 6 points on WW. It is 200 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 34 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 3 grams of sugar, and 7 grams of protein. And usually what I do is I cook them in the air fryer, but they're also really good just like microwave. I just spray them with a little water and put a paper towel over them and microwave them, and they're delicious. You can also fry them up on the stove, which I have also done that too. So that's something that we like to have as an appetizer when we do like sesame noodles, or if we do some type of like fried rice or something, or not even an appetizer, just like a side that we would put in the bowl, and it just bulks it up, makes it more filling. And honestly, these are something that remind me of getting like Panda Express or takeout fast food. So I love having these at home because I think they taste the same pretty much. Okay, this is something new that I grabbed. So it is whole and simple. They are turkey sausage and spinach omelet breakfast bites. So I actually want to just open them up because I want to see the size of them. It says that there's 4 in there. The serving size is for 2 of them. And oh, they come in a tray like this. Okay, I was wondering if they were kind of similar to the Trader Joe's ones. So I just thought that this would be a new thing to try out for Adam to take to work, or me to just have at home on busy cookie mornings when I don't usually have time to make food. It says that they are onion, turkey sausage, spinach, and Monterey Jack cheese and an egg custard, which just sounds really good. For the serving of 2 pieces, it's 5 points, and for 1 of them, it is 2 points. So they are higher points for egg bites like that, but again, I think they sound good with the turkey sausage and cheese, so that's why I wanted to try them. For 2 of them, it's 180 calories, 12 grams of fat, 5 carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 13 grams of protein. And also this is something I was thinking I could make like a piece of toast with or something, which this is only 1 point for 1, so I could have toast with this as well to make it even more filling. And it's just a convenient breakfast. So we're gonna have to try these out and see what we think of them, but I grabbed those just for convenience. Okay, we haven't gotten these in so long, but they are so good. So these are the pub style pretzels. They are 3 points for the serving of about 15 pieces. It's 120 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 20 carbs, 1 gram of sugar, 1 gram of fiber, and 3 grams of protein for that serving. And this is so good in snack mixes. I love just even this with air pop popcorn as a mix is really good because they have a lot of flavor on them, as you can kind of see in the picture. And I can't even explain, it's just like a good flavorful flavor. So we really like those. 3 points for the serving is not bad at all. And then the last thing that I got today, I got 2 bags of, and actually, as I was explaining to Trevor why I was getting 2 bags, a woman heard me and asked if they were good because I was saying I was getting 2 of them, and she ended up getting a bag because I told her that they are so good, and I have been loving these. So these are the gluten-free sweet chili brown rice crisp. They are 140 calories for 12, 7 grams of fat, 16 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 2 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. And they are 4 points for that serving on WW. So they're kind of like longer tortilla strips, and they just have so much flavor. Again, my mouth is watering just standing here thinking about them because they're so good. They have a good sweetness, but also just a good like savory garlic onion flavor. So I got 2 bags of these because I went through the last one so quickly, and I'm excited that they still had those. But that wraps up my video for today. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.